And it's on with the general. We got a fire presentation today. We're gonna be talking about Pras from the Fugees got slapped with 14 years. Damn, it's a lot of years. But before we get into that, I want y'all to check out my Patreon. Over 500 exclusive live streams on Patreon. No other Patreon page is like it. Believe it or not, get over there, check it out. Link will be at the top of the chat. Also, SETI.com, online marketplace, official General SETI products, t-shirts, hoodies, DVDs, African and Kemetic jewelry. We also got memberships for the YouTube pages, General SETI, Sarasun SETI, exclusive videos for each page. So make sure you get over there. And 24-hour live streams on both pages, General SETI and Sarasun SETI. Make sure you get a video a thumbs up, like it, because you love it. Share it with your family and friends, and comment, comment, comment. Just don't say nothing stupid, because I'll ban your ass. Here we go. Talking about this, talking about Pras, guy from Fugees, got slapped with 14 years. I mean, goddamn, that's almost life. Goddamn, 15 years. 15 years is life. You feel what I'm saying? And so, yeah, they slapped him with 14 years. And he supposedly was trying to get this. I don't know if the guy was a drug dealer. I don't know what the guy was, but he was trying to get Pras to act as a spokesman for him. You know, I don't know what he was looking for, if he was looking for some type of pardon or whatever. I don't know what the fuck he was doing. But whatever he did, he fucked up. He fucked up. Yeah, he fucked up. I got a little video that I'm gonna drop down. Let me drop a couple links in here right quick, family. But yeah, they gave the brother 14 years, and I'm like, God damn. You know, they say he gonna appeal the fucking sentence, man. But God damn. And you know, hoe ass, what's his name? Caprio, what's that motherfucking name that be playing? He's an actor. He fucking he's took the stand against him, and I believe he had something to do with it too. But they went on ahead and gave him an out or something. I don't know what the fuck. I got the video. I just want to drop a couple links in here for the family, right quick. It ain't gonna take me but a second. But yeah, man, I don't know what the fuck that boy was trying to do, but he was doing way too much. Yeah, get goddamn 14 years, like goddamn. You understand what I'm saying? That's too much. That's too much time, man. Any goddamn kind of time is too much time. That's way too much motherfucking time, man. You see what I'm saying? Hold on, family. Yeah, that's way too much motherfucking time, man. You know, and he had got millions from the guy. And they said he had to kick back some of that money. I don't know if he had that, man. They were talking about that boy owed about $64 million. I got the video right here. Let me get it up here so we can see what's going on right quick. Let me see what's going on. Hold on, family. Let me take it back to the beginning.
Okay, some news just breaking to us in the last couple of minutes. A former member of the Fugees has been convicted of 10 finance-related federal charges, including money laundering and campaign finance violations. You probably remember the Fugees, 90s, Pras Michelle. He was part of it with Lauryn Hill and Wyclef Jean. But Michelle has now been found guilty of using illegally obtained money to get closer to former President Obama during his 2012 campaign and using millions more to bankroll an expensive lifestyle. NBC News legal analyst Danny Savalos joins me now. We have laid out the charges against Pras Michelle, now found guilty. And the details here are pretty interesting. Talk us through it and your reaction to what we're learning in the last couple of minutes.
Yeah, this may be colored by the fact that I am a defense attorney, and I actually recently defended money laundering charges in federal court. And money laundering charges are very broadly written as a statute and can be, in my opinion, relatively easy for the government to prove. But in addition, you have FARA violations. That involves an agent of a foreign. Yeah, exactly. It's a law that prohibits, or I should say, requires at least registration if you're working on behalf of a foreign national. It's the kind of thing that became widely learned or known during the Paul Manafort era several years ago. But I would argue before that, there were not a lot of regular citizens that knew about FARA, and there weren't a whole lot of FARA violation prosecutions in this country going back a couple decades. So it's not something that's generally known. That's why I think it's a possibility this defendant probably really didn't know that the mere distinction that he was doing the bidding of a foreign national as opposed to somebody else made such a difference. Just to give you an example, one of the allegations was that one of his co-defendants, a foreign national, gave this defendant $20 million to get a photograph with President Obama. Now, if it didn't involve a foreign national, and it didn't...
Man, who gonna give a motherfucker $20 million to get a goddamn photo, nigga? God damn. 20 million? Motherfucker. Shit. You understand what I'm saying? 20 motherfucking million. It got to be something more to it than that. A motherfucker, 20 goddamn $million to get a goddamn picture, but that's what they said. So that motherfucker, it's something deeper than that. I don't want to hear nothing. Let's finish this, y'all. Hold on.
Involving President Obama. If somebody gave me $20 million to get a photograph with Hallie Jackson, I would take that money. It would be lawful, and I wouldn't tell Hallie Jackson how much I was getting paid. And I would definitely try to get that picture done, and it wouldn't be a violation. The existence of that political angle and the foreign national is what makes some of these things criminal. Citizens don't know it.
Damn.
You're watching our YouTube channel.
Damn. So they said. So I mean, goddamn, a picture. They gonna give him it's something wasn't said in there, man. I know that man ain't getting no goddamn 14 years for no goddamn picture. You feel what I'm saying? But it's sad, how some of these, our peoples go out. You feel what I'm? It's sad. I hope he could get off, cause I don't think he deserved no 14 goddamn years for no bullshit. But you got to know, cause it's a lot of shit. But on the back end of that, if you working with a foreign national, and you don't really know who the fuck they is for real, and you don't really know what they up to. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what the fuck they up to. You know what I'm saying? And a motherfucker on some infiltration type shit. You see motherfucker over trying to wash money and shit. This, that, and the third. Yeah, that's some shit that gonna be looked down on. You feel what I'm saying? Cause you letting motherfuckers outside of the nation get in, and Pras is from goddamn Jamaica. I don't think the motherfucker even from here. He may be an American citizen. Yeah, but goddamn 20 million, if motherfucker 20 million for a goddamn picture. Oh my God, you would have got that picture. We would have made that move. I would have paid million. Like, man, I'd have just got in touch with Obama. Look, man, I got a meal for you. This guy just, you know what I'm saying? This guy loves you, man. And this man got to have, I'd have called Obama, goddamn 20 million. I'd have gave him a meal. Man, well, he got a meal ticket for you. I'm goddamn Western Union this motherfucking meal. Man, listen, we on the way. We're on the way, Obama. You see what I'm saying? He would have took that meal ticket. He would have took the meal ticket. Believe that. He would have took that motherfucker. See, you fucking with a foreign national. Motherfuckers might try to assassinate the president or any motherfucking thing. You don't know. So you know what I'm saying? You got to be careful. You got to be careful. I had did some research on the guy, and the guy was wanted. I understand it. He was wanted. I don't know what country he was wanted in, but they was looking for his ass. He had fled some country and had fleeced. I don't know if he was a politician. I don't know who he was, but they had a warrant out for his ass. They was looking for him because he had fled the country. Matter of fact, I'm gonna look this guy up because I think he was on. Okay, they saying prosecutors said he helped funnel money from a Malaysian financier, Jho Low, into U.S. political campaigns. Specifically, he allegedly used straw donors, people who made campaign contributions using money that actually came from someone else, to make big donations to Barack Obama's re-election campaign. You know good and goddamn well Donald Trump was gonna cook his ass for some shit like that. So he used straw donors. He created motherfuckers and okay, because the money came from a foreign national. That's illegal under U.S. campaign finance laws. Acting as an unregistered agent of a foreign government. That right there gonna get your head cracked. He was convicted of acting as an unregistered foreign agent linked to efforts involving China. So that guy was from China, but he was from Malaysia. He might have been hired. Okay, wait a minute. So they about to get to it. According to prosecutors, he lobbied U.S. officials, including in the Trump administration, to influence decisions related to extraditing a Chinese dissident. So I don't know if he fled to China. I got to find. Or he fled China and went to Malaysia. He might have fled China and went to Malaysia. They was looking for his ass. I know that. I'm going to get down. That's a violation of Foreign Agents Registration Act, FARA, which requires people who are lobbying or otherwise influencing U.S. policy on behalf of a foreign entity to register as agents. Money laundering conspiracy. The scheme was tied to an alleged embezzlement. That's what it was. See, that's what the scheme was tied to, an alleged embezzlement from Malaysia Sovereign Wealth Fund via Jho Low. So he didn't rob them people over there. He robbed Malaysia. And I don't know if the motherfucker fled to China or not. Pras was charged with conspiring to defraud the United States government. He also faced charges for concealing material facts and making false entries into records. Witness tampering. Part of the conviction includes witness tampering. Prosecutors argued he tried to pressure straw donors not to cooperate with investigators, lying to financial institutions. He was also found guilty of making false statements to banks. Now, this is the last bit. The bigger context, the financier involved, Jho Low, is a key figure in a 1MD, I don't know how, B scandal. That motherfucker stole about a $500 million. That motherfucker got away with some paper. A massive, let me see how much that is. How much is that, man? What the fuck is that, man? That's a motherfucking big ass number that man didn't fucking, he didn't put it. What the fuck is that? Okay, it's just saying this. So I don't know how much he took. Pras testified that he believed he was arranging a trophy photo for Low with Obama. He said Low paid him $20 million for his work. The prosecution said much of that money, or a big portion, was used to make political donations in Low's name via the straw donors instead of being legitimate gifts. Regarding lobbying for China, the claim that Pras worked with Low to try to influence U.S. policy, even trying to get the U.S. to extradite a Chinese national. That nigga crazy. Yeah, that nigga crazy. That nigga crazy. Yeah, well, the motherfuckers who he fucking with gonna close. Yeah, I think he gonna stay. What he gonna do? He can't tell on nobody but himself, because the motherfucker, where is he now? I think he overseas. They can't do nothing with him, because I think he can't tell on nobody. Let me see what that mother. He was born in Malaysia, comes from a wealthy family. Talking about Jho Low. What he did. Although he never, this is the Jho Low motherfucker he was fucking with. Although he never had an official executive role at this fund, this Malaysia. He consulted for the fund and was deeply involved in his financial dealings. According to U.S. prosecutors, he helped orchestrate a scheme to siphon off billions from the fund through a network of failed companies. This motherfucker stole billions. It was one of the biggest goddamn scandals in global history. This motherfucker stole billions from goddamn well, who he gonna tell on? Shit, I mean, the guy. The U.S. Department of Justice indicted him for conspiring to launder money and pay bribes to officials in Malaysia and Abu Dhabi. He allegedly funneled misappropriated funds through offshore companies and used that money to buy luxury real estate, art, and finance Hollywood projects. This motherfucker's financing movies over here, man. This motherfucker done stole billions of dollars. He doing all kind of shit. They say Low was known for an extravagant lifestyle. He bought a $250 million yacht. Shell Company owned luxury properties in New York and Beverly Hills and expensive art. He co-founded the Red Granite, which used money to finance the Wolf of Wall Street. I think that was a movie. He also was linked to high-profile celebrities like Leonardo DiCaprio. That's who went up there and told on. The motherfucker Low probably, yeah, oh, Leonardo, that's what I tell you. I done told y'all niggas. Leonardo DiCaprio went up on the stand and testified against Pras. In November 2018, the U.S. unsealed an indictment charging him with laundering billions. Not 1 billion. This motherfucker laundered billions with an S. Nigga, that's bigger than Enron. That was in the millions. This motherfucker done stole billions with an S in proceeds from the Malaysian fund and paying bribes. I want to know where he at right now. That's all I want to know. Why Pras bitch ass up in jail? Because he done went over there caping for some goddamn slime-eyed motherfucker. Got his ass 14 years. I want to know where he has denied major wrongdoings, claiming he was just an intermediary and that some charges are politically motivated. According to reports, he is a fugitive and has used different passports. Asset forfeiture and recovery. The U.S. Department of Justice has pursued civil forfeiture and many assets tied to him. Luxury apartments, artwork. This motherfucker buying Mona Lisas and shit. This motherfucker buying Mona Lisas and shit. This motherfucker buying Mona Lisas and shit. Where is he at now? That's all I want to know. He's still at large. Because he remains at large, he's become a symbol of how hard it can be to hold powerful financial actors accountable. So this motherfucker done stole billions, and he's still at large in Pras, doing 14 years for fucking with it. And Leonardo DiCaprio fucked with him. Yes, he did. I think he worked he acted in one of them movies with him, and he went up there. I want to know what Leonardo DiCaprio, I want to know what he said. I want to know what this bitch ass said. I want to know what that bitch ass motherfucker got up there and said. I want to see what he said. Told you can't trust that damn devil. And he did something too. Leonardo DiCaprio took money, but they didn't do nothing to him. He went up there telling. Yeah, he went up there telling and shit. Yeah, well, he been missing a long time. There. Okay, let me see what it say. What did Leonardo DiCaprio say in the trial? Relationship with Jho Low. He said he first met Low at a Las Vegas birthday party 2010. He described Low as a huge businessman, a sort of prodigy in the business world with many connections in Abu Dhabi and Malaysia. DiCaprio said that they spent time together socially. See, he was partying with the motherfucker. Leonardo DiCaprio was partying with him. You see, DiCaprio said they spent time together socially at lavish parties on Low's private jet and at big get-togethers. So he was straight up partying with the motherfucker. Wolf of Wall Street financing. Low helped finance the Wolf of Wall Street. DiCaprio said before accepting the money, his team and the studio vetted Low. The background check was fine. He was a legitimate business person. That's what he said. Well, what fucking background check did you? Because this motherfucker wanted. What fucking background check did you do? This motherfucker's internationally wanted. He testified that his lawyers and production company and a third party all reviewed Low's finances. Yeah. DiCaprio recalled a casual conversation in 2012 with Low about U.S. politics. In that conversation, Low said he or a group planned to give 20 to 30 million to the Democratic Party. DiCaprio reacted, "Wow, that's a lot of money." His relationship with Pras, DiCaprio said he's known Pras since the 1990s. They met backstage at a Fugees concert. He also pointed out Pras in the courtroom. He pointed him out. DiCaprio said he'd known Pras since the night. He also pointed out Pras in the courtroom during his testimony. DiCaprio said around 2015, he cut ties with Low after Low's dealings started drawing serious scrutiny. Gifts and donation. He said he received various gifts from Low, art, first edition books, photos, and money for his environmental charity. He insisted he did not receive tens of millions from Low outside of the movie deal. He did not receive tens of millions. They didn't use the white boy to snitch. He snitched on him. He was doing the same thing as Pras, but he snitched on him. Black power. He snitched. Yeah, he the one. Yeah, I've been. That's what they all say. Oh, I've been stopped for. That's what Donald Trump said. DiCaprio didn't directly accuse Pras of wrongdoing. His testimony was more about Low and how Low operated. But his testimony supports the prosecutor's picture. Low was wealthy, deeply connected, and made political moves and was very socially active with celebrities like DiCaprio and Pras. But confirming that he vetted Low and thought he vetted him and thought he was legitimate. DiCaprio may be pushing back against any idea that he should have known Low was shady from the beginning, though the prosecution may argue that vetting doesn't absolve him from all responsibility. His recollection of the money conversation, His recollection of the money conversation, the 20 to 30 million, ties directly into the prosecutor's narrative about foreign influence and campaign contribution. So he probably went to his bitch ass first. He probably went to DiCaprio just like he went to Pras. You see what I'm saying? But they figured they'll throw it on Pras. You see what I'm saying? He gave him all kind of shit too. He probably gave him more than what he gave Pras. And then they was boys. How did this motherfucker, man, that motherfucker set Pras up, man. I'm telling you. He probably, man, I got a job for you, dog. You know how motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? You know, man, shit. Man, ain't no telling, man. He probably set that boy up, man. Yeah, he took it. And more. Yeah, and more. But they didn't give him no time. They let him off the hook. They let him off the hook. That's some bitch shit right there. That's some bitch shit right there. Yeah. Yeah. Pointed him out. Yeah, that's crazy. But anyway, family, I just, I hope the brother, man, and that's a lot of time. You know what I'm saying? For all of that shit. They ain't got the China man. They let DiCaprio off, and then they locked the nigga up and give him 14 years. Yeah, that's crazy. But anyway, family, I'm gonna stay in tune and see what the fuck going on. Make sure y'all get over there to Patreon, support the general. I got some links out there for y'all, family. I'll be black in a minute. See y'all real soon. Boom, Black Pop.